Hey guys, Matt here, and in today's video, I am showcasing my top 10 favorite knives, and we'll start off with the first knife I have in my collection. The first knife I ever bought was the TAC 4 Speedster model. As you can see, the reason why this one is so special to me, even though it looks like it's gonna fall apart, is because this is the first knife I ever bought. And I this one is just very sentimental to me. I just like the way it looks too, even though it is not the greatest knife in the world. It's falling apart, and I'm willing to bet I could probably could just break it if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. But overall, this is not the greatest knife, but this one is very special to me. And I like how it just, like, the one thing I do like about it is the flipper. It's pretty easy to open. So, yeah, this one's a nice little knife. I mean, this one's very special to me. And moving on to the next knife in my collection, we have the Kershaw Speedster. And this is one of the latest ones I bought, but this one became one of my favorite because of how light this one is. And this is a really light knife. It's made of like a titanium stuff, so it's pretty cool. I like the carbon fiber grip here too, which is really nice. I like how easy this is to open and close too, as you can see. The flipper is nice too. It has a little bit of give to it, which is, I actually kind of like that. So it makes it a lot harder to go off for like no reason. Overall, this is not a bad little knife. I like it a lot. And the next knife I'm going to showcase is the M-Tech knife. As you can see, this one looks like the Joker's knife. And that's why this one's one of my personal favorites in my collection. Is because this does look like the Joker's knife, except his, I think, was a like a switchblade. He had the lever here. I can't remember what that term is called. Can't remember what that type of switchblade's called, but that was the one he had. This one's just a folding knife with a flipper, as you can see, but I really like how this one has a decent flipper too. Not gonna lie, this one's quite fun to mess with too. All my knives are pretty fun to mess with. Yeah, overall, this one's a nice knife to have in the collection too. This is one of the first knives I have too, actually. Moving on, we have the Steinbuch knife, sorry. And I really like this one a lot, too. This one became one of my favorites. I use this to open boxes a lot and stuff, too. The reason why I like it so much, I like the grip on it. As you can see, it looks pretty sweet. I like the grip on it. I like the fact it's a little bit rougher. It's pretty cool. I like the blade too, as you can see, has that nice serrated blade on it. I don't really have a whole lot to say about this one, other than this is just a nice knife to have. Moving on, we have the G and W knife, and this one's really cool too because how you open it is just you have this bit connecting here. Then when you open it, sorry, my camera, this angle's not exactly great. It's better to film in my room sometimes, but it is what it is. One thing I like about it is that I like how you can close this and it locks it in place. So now it's actually a knife, which is pretty cool. I like the blade design too. And I like the fact that this is a wooden handle too, so yeah, this is a really cool knife, and how you close it again. You just pull this bit back and then you close it. And yeah, this is a pretty nice knife to have, not gonna lie. It's a very unique one. This is probably one of the most unique ones I have in my collection, actually. And the next one I'm showcasing is the Big Boy TechForce Big Boy Stiletto. Sorry, I have to flip this one out of camera because it'll knock into the platform here. But yeah, as you can see, it has a plasticky grip to it. Almost looks like a pearl, which is pretty cool. And this is one of the original knives I had in my collection, actually. So this is why this is one of my favorites, is because of all the nostalgia relating with this knife. And it's really easy to open, too. So you can... it's really easy to open, too, which is pretty nice. Yeah, this one has a lot of nostalgia to it. And this used to be the biggest knife I had in my collection for a while. It wasn't until I started buying swords and other fixed blade knives that kind of took over this. So it's pretty cool. I actually like how this one used to be my biggest knife in my collection. And the next knife I'm going to showcase is my great grandfather's knife, actually. It was... Ooh, ow. Hopefully I didn't cut myself again. This one was made in Stag, Ireland, as you can see here. And the grip itself is made of a plasticky material, which is pretty cool. It is rusting, unfortunately, so I'm probably going to have to keep it separate from the other knives so they don't rust too. So it is what it is. Overall, this is a nice knife to have. I like it a lot. This one is very special to me because this did belong to my great-grandfather, who sadly passed away in 2007, so it is what it is. The next knife I'm going to showcase is the Utica knife. And so you can see it doesn't have the flippers like all the other knives I've showcased. Actually, a few of them don't. Sorry, I misspoke. Yeah, I like this knife a lot, and I like the design on it. As you can see, the handle's made of wood, which I really like wooden handled knives a lot. And the blade is made of a steel, as you can see. It's pretty cool. It's not a bad knife. It's not a bad knife. I really like it a lot. I think it's a pretty cool knife for the collection. And the last knife I'm going to show you guys is a TechForce Speedster model. As you can see, this one's a combat knife styled one. And I like this one a lot because of the fact it does look like a combat knife. And it is pretty easy to open. And sorry, I knocked into the camera again. Yeah, it's a pretty nice knife, I'm not going to lie. It opens quite easily, as you... let's see if I can get in frame without knocking into the camera. As you can see, it opens really easily, too. And I like the blade design, too. I like all the little details in the blade, too, which is pretty nice. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. And I do have one more bonus knife to show you guys. This one... I got this one pretty recently, too, which this one became one of my favorites, too. And it is a Haydenhurst knife, as you can see. And this one's heavy. This one's surprisingly heavy. Which is odd, because this one is a lot lighter than this one. But, anywho, the one thing I like about this knife, too, I like the seatbelt cutter here, and you also have the window breaker here, which is pretty cool. And the blade itself is pretty cool. I like the fact that it has the brand logo on it, and this one's pretty easy to open, too, as you can see. It does take a little bit more strength than some of the other knives to open, but it is what it is. Overall, this one's a pretty nice knife for the collection, too. And if I had to pick an absolute favorite out of my collection, which one would it be? I'm probably going to pick the Big Boy Stiletto as my personal favorite, just because of how unique it is, and just how ridiculous it is. Because you have this giant stiletto. This is ridiculous, but I really like it though because of its ridiculous factor. It is what it is. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Also, don't forget to hit the bell notification down below. And if you have any suggestions on other videos to make, please leave them down below. And thank you again for watching, and peace out.